Page 15, Trumpet Tune. 4/4 time, no sharps or flats. We're in the key of C major. Okay. Right hand first. Eighth notes. 1, your thumb's here, you're in this position. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. So you're working this out, get the rhythm. It's about as complicated as the rhythm gets right there. Left hand, you got pretty much whole notes and half notes. 3, 1 here for the C and the E. You notice that both stabs here in treble clef at the beginning, they can do that. So it's a middle C and an E. And the next one is a G and a D. So you're really in this position sort of to here to here. You're going back and forth. This is good exercise because this is hard to do. You need to be able to get the notes down at the same time. If you can, connect them. Otherwise, you got to lift up. And at first, you may have to do that. That's okay. But eventually, you'd like to be able to connect them. So how do I do that? Well, glad you asked. I use weight to push the notes down. So I push the note down here. When I get ready to do, I put my fingers over the notes where I want, here and here. I'm going to raise the wrist up, and as I lower the wrist, these fingers come up, and these fingers go down. And it's the weight that pushes the notes down, not the fingers. Like so. And then when I want to go back, it's the same thing. It's just I'm switching fingers. Raising the wrist up, and when I lower the wrist, I switch fingers. It's the weight that pushes the notes down, not the fingers. So the wrist is going up and down with each of these because I'm using it to the weight. It's really the weight that needs to go up and down. I'm keeping the wrist flexible. I don't want a stiff wrist. And in time, you'll get that. You should do it with both hands. You hear? It takes time, but if you work on that, it comes in handy. And when you run across it in pieces, and you will, you've got it. You'll be able to play it without any real troubles, and it's just wonderful when it happens. So then you put the hands together slowly. That's about all this is. We can add the articulation. On the left hand, there isn't any. Just keep the left hand legato. Just connect it all except for the rest. You have to lift up occasionally for a rest. And the right hand, you have staccatos and slurs. It's a staccato, just a nice wrist. Connect this. Lift up between the slurs. And then an accent. On the last one, just give it a little extra oomph. And then again. Third line, your legato all the way until the end where you have a staccato and an accent. Give that, not really, there's stronger accents than this, so don't get carried away, but it's a little extra oomph. And then the last line, the staccatos, so forth. When you try to put the hands together, well, this is all legato, so whatever. You can do that. You can put in the dynamics. It starts out loud. That's the right hand. Keep the left hand softer. Whatever loud is to you. The second line is moderately soft. You come down. It's like an echo. So the left hand has to be very soft. And you get even soft. At the end, you go down to soft. There, and then a rest. Now, third line is soft. But there's a crescendo there, and the last measure you're loud. So now you're going to gradually go up to loud. Plan it out. Don't be loud to the last measure there. So a little louder, loud. however loud you were at the beginning, that's how loud you are. And I did that one measure at a time. First measure was soft, then I was sort of soft, now I'm sort of loud, now I'm loud, and then the last line is loud. And all that's for the right hand. You keep the left hand softer than, you can get a little louder in the left hand, but keep it down. Then we talk about speed. Well, this is vivace. Good luck with that. Vivace is faster than allegro. Vivace is very fast. It's up to you again. What can you play accurately and under control? So, see, those have to be even. Yeah. You can't just blah. It's got, so whatever, I mean, that's gonna be, hold you back a little bit, but play this evenly. However vivace is to you, it'll be different for different people, and you have a speed limit. Don't go beyond it. As you play more piano and over the time you'll get better and better at it, your speed limit will go up. You'll be able to play things faster. But don't try and play them as I play them. You play them as you play them. But the notes and the rhythms and articulation and all that, that needs to be accurate regardless of how fast you're going. So tempo, in my opinion, is secondary. That's one of the reasons I do it last. We got to get everything else working first. I'd like to play this with you very slowly to double check the notes and the rhythms. I'm going to do the articulation. I'm not going to do dynamics. I'll give us 4 counts. Let's try it together. 1, 2, ready, and go, and... 4 and rest. And 4 and rest.